Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Allie, and today's video will be about Netflix's new show called Bloodline, as you can tell from the title. Now, as I was looking it up to know when it aired, because I had just picked it up a couple of days before, or a couple of days earlier, it came out March 20th, so it's relatively new. And I had heard the name being thrown around on Tumblr, but I had no idea what it was about, much less who is in it. So I decided to watch like the first episode, and bam, hooked. It is weird, and it kind of gives me like a sci-fi vibe, but it's not sci-fi at all. But it's just kind of like weird because no one really, like, you think you understand, but then you don't understand, and then you think you know, but you don't really know. And so I'm only 2 episodes in, so I'll definitely be watching it and finishing it very soon. But you have cast members like Linda Cardellini, Kyle Chandler, Sissy Spacek, and Sam Shepard, who, looking up Sam Shepard's character, I kind of spoiled it and ruined it for myself because I found out he's only in 4 episodes, meaning he dies because where I am now, he's in the hospital with a stroke, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna die. So bam, way to go me. But anyways, you know Linda from like Mad Men and New Girl. And then I know her really well from when she did like the Scooby-Doo movies. Then you know Kyle from like Friday Night Lights and Zero Dark 30. And then of course, if you don't know who Sissy Spacek and Sam Shepard is, I really need you to go do some homework and know who they are because they're amazing actors. They're up there. Anyways, so you have a great cast, which I was really happy that like going in, not knowing who was in it, much less about, like I said, that I knew most of the cast members in this new show. So I was like, yeah, like I feel it. Now, again, like only 2 episodes in, super hooked up for the first one. So of course I'm eager to finish it, which of course is what I'll be doing for the rest of the weekend, is just watching this and getting little work done. But they do a great job in this show and like leaving the, who I kind of see as like one of the main characters, because it's why the whole show starts, leaving him and having him portrayed as like the outcast brother and black sheep, because it starts off with like the brother Danny coming into town, and of course his family doesn't, the mom loves him, but his siblings and his father are kind of like iffy about him coming. So I think they do a great job on his character and what they write for him. They also do a great job on how they set up the episodes. Only 2 in, but I think they do a really great job, because you have John, who is younger than Danny, his brother, narrate this stuff, but it's really weird, like I said before, because John is narrating and he's saying stuff like things could have been different, it was the only way, like Danny wasn't understanding the hints that we didn't want him here, it's the only thing we could do, like it's just, and he murders him. They showed John pulling him up to a boat, covering him in gasoline, and lighting up him and the boat, and it blows up, and he dies. I mean, obviously, because, I mean, it blows up. At the beginning of the episode, the first episode, you're like, oh, John's a really nice guy, like he's an officer in the town, and he's a detective, let me rephrase that, he's a detective of the town, like he seems pretty stable out of all of the other siblings, like it looks like he has his stuff together, but he doesn't. Especially after Danny shows up, because he feels more protective of Danny, and he really starts getting into that protective mode after, like, there's a scene where one of his other brothers, Kevin, is beating him up, and we get a flashback, and it's like all of that seeps through him again, and he like darts at Kevin and pulls him off and saves Danny, or, you know, helps him out or whatever. But they do great, I keep saying that, but it's just, you guys have to watch it. I think it's such a great show. Comment below if you know what I'm talking about, or if you've checked it out, or if you've already seen all of it. But they do a great job on having Danny as the black sheep brother and John as this mystery. You think he has it together, but he doesn't. Kills his brother. And you have the dad kind of like up and down, because there's a point where he's like okay with Danny, but then he's not. And then you have a flashback of him beating up Danny. So crazy show, but definitely eager to finish it. And that's all I really have for you guys. Yeah, definitely comment below so I know who of y'all have seen it, who have not seen it, or if y'all planning on check it out, so we can talk about it and talk about how crazy and weird this new show is that I really like. Have a great day and an amazing weekend, and I will see y'all next week. Bye!